Hugelkultur. In the years that I've been practicing this form of gardening, I've come across different tips, tricks, techniques that I want to share with you guys so that you can have the same success that I've been having. What the? Wow, look at this, guys. There's a chicken in my hugel bed. And she's got a visitor. Yes, it's true. My hugelkulturs produce more than just plants. Oftentimes they grow eggs as well. And just in case you're not familiar with hugelkultur, I'll include a link to a playlist on different videos that I've made on the subject. If you have been following along, then you know that each and every year I add to my mounds with fresh organic matter. As each year the mounds continually break down and they sink a foot or two. Now you could just let the mounds continually decompose, and what that would do is just create more and more rich soil for you to plant in. But I like to keep my beds raised up. It makes it easier to access, it gives dimension to the garden. I think it really looks nice. So what I'm going to be doing today is doing some amending of these mounds, adding a whole slew of vitamins, minerals, nutrients with the Comfrey plant. Now when you cut back the Comfrey plant, and actually over here I've got a look-alike next to it. This is actually horseradish. You don't have to cut back every single leaf. If you leave a few of the smaller leaves, it's actually going to aid in photosynthesis and the plant should re-emerge quicker. And I've said it before, I'll say it again, the hori-hori is the best tool for the job. I used to use a Japanese sickle, which works just fine as well, but this is really just a wonderful tool, heavy duty, serrated edge, and loaded in the wheelbarrow. Again, I just like to open up the middle, exposing some of the new growth, these smaller leaves there, and I'll just cut around all that. And oftentimes what I'll do is then take that Comfrey and spread it around the base of the surrounding plants, like this apple tree here. But I've already done that a few times this year, so there's no problem in me taking this to another location. Alright, so now I'm back over at the Hugelkultur mound. I like to just grab a nice dense bunch, fold it in half, and then just stick it in the different crevices on the mound. And once I got all those spaces filled in with the Comfrey, I then go over it with some wood chips. And if you don't have access to wood chips, I'd recommend using materials such as fallen leaves, straw, grass clippings, whatever you got on hand. And there you have it. I've now completed the rebuild of the end of this mound, added a bunch of nutrition in here. Whatever I end up now planting in this area come next spring is going to thrive. Another great technique for the Comfrey and Hugelkultur is to actually plant it right on the mound, making it easily accessible. You can chop it and drop it right on site, and while it's growing out, as you can see here, it's doing a great job working as a living mulch, helping to shade out the surface of the mound, helping to retain moisture, stop erosion, and the roots of the plant are diving deep down, mining up some of those nutrients from the breakdown of the mound, making them now accessible through the leaves.